Proverbs 18:20 through 21 says this: "From the fruit of his mouth a man's stomach is filled. With the harvest from his lips he is satisfied. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." Words are powerful, and so are conversations. I actually believe that we're only as strong in life as our ability to have healthy, good, honest conversations. And yet a lot of times we avoid those conversations, don't we? I know I've been guilty of that. Like if there's a tough conversation you need to have with a coworker, a family member, a spouse, in ministry, in a relationship, it can get really tricky. And sometimes we want to avoid that tough conversation because we don't want to hurt feelings, or we don't want to have to deal with any drama, or we don't like conflict. I know I've been guilty of this. Like I remember there's been times in church where I'd see a certain member of the church and I knew we had to have a conversation or a volunteer, and I would like literally see them in the other side of the church building and just run in the other direction. I'd like start another conversation. I would like beeline through the lobby to avoid it. And honestly, it's really funny, but we're all guilty of that in life. And if we continue to have that behavior, then we're never going to have healthy relationships. We're never going to have success in every arena of our life, from career to ministry. Even our relationship with God is only going to be as strong as our ability to have healthy conversations with God. Like real, authentic prayer life with Jesus is going to make for a strong spiritual sense, a strong relationship with God, a sense of who we are that actually comes from great conversation. So here's a couple thoughts for you as you navigate tough conversations, because it's part of life. The first thing I'd say is be timely in those conversations. Sometimes we put it off because we feel like we're not ready for it, the person's not ready for it, not today. We know we procrastinate the tough conversation. Don't. Be timely. Make sure that you don't let too much time go by so something that was a frustration becomes an offense, or something that was a discomfort in the relationship actually becomes something that's dividing. Make sure to have the timely conversation, do it in a timely manner. But be sensitive to people's times too. Like if somebody is having a rough day, just because you want to check it off your list and get it done and say you're a good Christian, don't. Hold off and wait till they're in a good place. You have enough time to have the tough conversation. I'd also say be honest. Like be honest. Sometimes as Christians, we like water down the truth because we want to hurt somebody's feeling. We minimize it. Don't. Be direct. Be honest. And also be kind. You can be honest and kind at the same time. And my mom used to say, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. And there's some real truth to that. You will always win with kindness. So be kind. And then be humble. Like give room to learn from the conversation. Even if you think you're totally in the right and that person's in the wrong, approach it from a place of humility. Approach it like, I want to serve this person in the conversation, and be open to what the Holy Spirit might speak to you about how you can grow, how you can get stronger, because chances are there's something you can learn from the conversation as well. And then be forward-minded. Don't keep bringing up the past. Don't bring in a record of wrongs. Address what needs to be addressed, and then think about how are we going to move forward beyond this conversation. Always, always be loyal to the future when you're having tough conversations. I want to encourage you to have the tough conversation that you need to have. Pray about it. Be led by the Holy Spirit. And you'll see, as you're willing to engage in fierce, tough conversations, even if they might feel awkward, you're going to see your relationships get stronger, your faith gets stronger, ministry gets stronger, family life gets stronger, career, every area of your life is going to be strengthened by your ability to have the tough conversation.